Facebook is absolutely wild. A few weeks ago, I made a video about how AI is taking over Facebook, but while I was making that, I saw something that's almost as bad, if not worse. There's this channel or page or account or whatever you call these Facebook things. I don't know. I clearly don't go on there very often, but it's called Fabiosa Daily, and they make some of the most ridiculous videos I've ever seen on the internet anywhere, period. They're kind of reminding me of Dar Man videos, which I've never actually watched. I've only watched other YouTubers make fun of them, but his videos are obviously staged, and I don't think they're meant to trick people into thinking they're real, but the videos I'm looking at on Facebook are filmed in a way that makes it look like it's actually happening. Like it's security camera footage, or someone pulled out their phone on the street and just started recording. And people think they're real. The comments prove that. It's always kind of the same. There's always some sort of injustice happening, or there's someone in an unfortunate situation, and then a complete stranger steps in to help or do an act of charity. This is a good example of what to expect. Alright, so we got a man who drops his banana peel on the bus, and as a completely normal stranger would do, picks up that person's garbage. Just grabs a complete stranger's trash. But oh no, he steals her seat. What a clever trick. And on top of it all, she's pregnant. What a despicable person. Too bad he's a big dude and there's nothing anyone can do about it. But at least there's the kind stranger to give up her seat for her. I guess that's the most we can hope for in these unfortunate situations. Too bad this guy didn't get what's coming to him. But this lady's not gonna give up. She starts coughing on him and sneezing on him until he gets so disgusted that he runs off. And for some reason, every other dude on the bus leaves too. Not sure why. Luckily though, someone had their phone out and was recording this whole thing. Otherwise, no one would have known this happened. And they also just happened to be recording before anything started happening. I guess they just like to record strangers on the bus. I'm actually a little bit concerned about that. There's somebody out there just recording pregnant women on the bus for some reason. We should probably call the FBI or something. I think we need to take a look at what's on this guy's phone. This is so obviously fake, right? Nobody in their right mind would believe this is real. Well, did you forget this is Facebook we're talking about, and these are the people that believe AI images like this. The comments section does believe this is real, and they're even congratulating this woman on being a hero. Like, good on you, girl, that showed him, that was class. Served him right, he wasn't long running. Whatever that means. Way to go, ladies. Really don't like seeing this. I was raised a lot different than that individual. Good to see what the other lady did to him. Dana is just built different, I guess. They actually made this woman cry. But not all of them are about people getting karma for doing bad things. Some of them are just kind acts from strangers, like this poor woman who was doing her laundry. But she's so poor she can't afford a second pair of clothes to wear while she washes her clothes. So she has to strip herself and her baby down. She's so exhausted that she has to take a nap while her clothes wash. Luckily for her, there was this super kind and giving couple watching the whole situation unfold. They decide to do a kind deed and come back in and fold all of her laundry for her, plus hide a surprise for her in the washer. But wait a sec, if you look at the clock, when they come back in, time has gone backwards. How is this possible unless they're time travelers? But this also would mean their clothes just went into the wash a few seconds ago. They'd still be completely wet and dirty. So they just pulled out their dirty, stinky clothes for her and put them on a chair for her? This is not a kind act. This is a prank. These are time traveling pranksters. They go back in time to pick on poor women with babies. This is some sort of future prank show that they're on. I bet those diapers that they left for them were dirty too. This is just diabolical. This is what the Impractical Joker guys are up to in 2042. And once again, the comments have no clue this is fake. They're praising this couple for being so kind and helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. While scrolling through Facebook to make this video, somehow I came across a hedgehog giving birth, like fully uncensored. Its whole hedgehog ussy out for the public to see. So please make this whole thing worth it because I'm traumatized. Facebook is weird. Okay, this one confuses me a bit. So are the kids trying to steal from her at first, but then they see she's so poor and only carries tissue paper with her for some reason that it gives them a complete change of heart, and instead of robbing her, they're going to give her food and some other stuff? These kids really live in both ends of the extreme. No middle ground for these kids. It's either steal or donate. It's a bit like modern politics, isn't it? I'm above all that. I see the big picture. I'm enlightened. I don't get caught up in the squabbling of both sides. Oh, they also give her a nice stack of cash. Where'd they get all this money? I never had cash on me when I was that age. I guess I probably spent it all on beer and other stuff the second I got it. Again, luckily someone just happened to have their phone out recording this. The comment section is so proud of these kids too. Why can't all kids be like these kids? These days, these damn kids always on their phones instead of stealing from old ladies and then turning around and donating stuff back to them. Too much skibbity toilet, not enough giving to the poor. Let's. Here's another karma video. While the silver car is waiting to get this parking spot, the dude in the red car sneaks in. But little does red car know, silver car is gonna pull out their tow hook and drag out their car. They cut the video, but it literally would have taken minutes to get out of the car, unravel the line, crawl under the car, hook it to something, get back up, then hook it to the red car, and then get back in your own car, put it in reverse, and then pull away. So the dude in the red car was just sitting there the whole time watching this guy hook up his car, and then finally gets mad when he actually pulls them. Red car also put his car into neutral to allow this car to pull him. And you can tell because the wheels are spinning and not just dragging across the snow. And the people in the comments are like, yeah, he got what he deserved. Another pregnant woman here who has no money to buy her groceries. This one's set up like it could be real, like some stupid influencer on TikTok follows people around to make a video like this for clout, but it's so clearly staged, like they're both in on it. The camera is just so obviously pointed in their face, you'd have to be completely oblivious not to notice. And people will watch and be like, wow, you're such an amazing person. I can't believe you did that for a complete stranger. They also have a few like this. They love when bikers do good deeds for some reason. I guess it's supposed to be unexpected. Meanwhile, most bikers are just retired boomers and not gang members. Wait, are biker gangs still a thing? I remember, this is gonna sound crazy, but when I was a kid, I had a biker gang live next door to me. And in the middle of the night, I just hear random, like super loud bangs. They were flash bangs being thrown through the windows. I look out the window and there's an entire SWAT team on the street raiding this house. And all I can remember from that house is that the leader of the gang was actually really nice. I think they knew well enough that, you know, be good in your own neighborhood so you're not pissing off the neighbors. But I'm sure when they're out doing stuff, it was pretty horrible. But yeah. Are they still a thing? But wow, amazing of this guy on the motorcycle to stop this bus and help this old man get on. What an angel. Once again, we have a complete stranger recording another stranger on the street for no apparent reason. And we have the comment section praising this man for being so kind and a wonderful human being, not realizing it's completely staged. This page also has some really random videos throughout it, just like pure weird videos intended to be viral, made to get people to watch out of curiosity. Essentially just pure brain rot videos. Like what's going on here? They shoved a bunch of toothpicks in this guy's beard and then sprayed some spray foam insulation on his face. And they cover him in wax and all kinds of crap just to remove it. I have no idea what's going on here, but they give him a makeover, cut his hair, make him look all good. It's amazing. When they found him, he literally had hands winded up in his hair, because that definitely happens when you live on the streets. Don't you just hate it when you get hands tangled in your hair? Like, this is a common problem, right? Not just me. But wow, so handsome. It definitely wasn't just some normal dude who grew his hair out a little bit and then dressed up in rags to make it look like he lived on the street. We have one more act of kindness here. Again, thankfully someone's recording this random encounter in an alleyway. So we got this guy donating his clothes or throwing them out. I don't know. That kind of looks like a dumpster and not a donation center. But it turns out he left a big stack of cash in his clothes. And instead of just pocketing this old woman decides to give it back. What a selfless act. But this is no ordinary man. This is a super generous hero. He decides, not only am I going to give her the money, I'm going to give her some food and stuff. I don't know about you, but I don't like how that lettuce is just dangling out the side of the bag and like touching on the side of the car and stuff. Like, I feel like that should be in a plastic bag or something, or buried down in the bag. It just feels weird being out in the open air like that. I don't know. Is that just me? Is that just a me problem? Honesty is the best policy. I would have done what she did. Money can't buy you happiness, love, respect, and so much more. Oh yeah, money can't buy happiness. 99% of my problems right now would be solved by $1 million. So don't tell me money can't buy happiness. Buying stuff makes me happy. And Glenna, I don't know if I believe you. Something about you is just not trustworthy. I don't know why, I just don't believe you would have given it back. I feel like you might be just saying this to get some Facebook likes. And I think that'll be all for this video. I've had enough of Facebook. If you liked the video, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.